Hello, I am Test Drive, and welcome back to more Fuel on PC, finally. It has been a hot minute since I have played any of this game. As you've probably noticed, maybe if you've cared about any of this game so far. Yeah, it's been a bit, and we're going to, I guess, attempt to do another area of sorts. Looks like we've done all of the ones that are touching the far west. So, looks like maybe next will be Big Cauldron's Edge, right in the absolute middle of the map. It's got a big lake, that's cool. I have a ton of screen tearing on this game. Don't know why. Let me see, let me make sure my FPS is not going wild. No, it is capped to 60, so that's fine. Okay. Well, I guess we will go here and... Oh, there's already a thing. That's funny. We'll go here and see what we have to deal with for our next section of this game. Alright, welcome to Big Cauldron's Edge. Another new area to look around. We do have, looks like 3 races. These are the challenges. I don't know why those are discovered already. I feel like they shouldn't be, but maybe I haven't played this game in a bit, so let's go look at the camp real quick, because I always forget to do this before I start fast traveling everywhere. I spotted a challenge, and probably at least one... I spotted multiple challenges, and at least well, 2 liveries. Right? Livery spotted. So I guess it was 2 challenges and 2 liveries. Okay. Well, I guess we will go ahead and just... Career. That's what we're doing. The Swamp, Big Cauldron Rush, and the Lake Maze. Oh no. I guess we will start out with the Swamp. Checkpoint race, max entrance is 8. Mixed off-road vehicles, and vehicle type specifically is SUVs. And of course, we are still doing everything on Legend, I guess it is. And we will see what kind of SUVs we can have. I don't know if I've actually used all these, but there's one I haven't bought. And I'm kind of tempted to because I have 151k. And it is probably one of the best ones, judging by the stats. Yeah, we'll buy this. Why not? Still got 110k. I'm not too worried about that. We will change our livery. Oh, hell yeah. Paintwork. Maybe a dark blue. Or a lighter blue. Yeah, that'll work. And let's get into this. It has been a hot minute since I've recorded anything PC related. And it took me a while to get things set up and make sure that everything was working right, because it has been since, I guess, the last time I played this game that I've played anything on PC for, well, at least for video. I've played a few games here and there just to play them, but yeah, this is the first PC gaming video I've done in a while at this point, because obviously I'm not really dealing with emulation anymore, and I haven't really started or played much of anything on PC as of a while now. And I'm also kind of trying to not do so much, even though my Steam library is full of games I've never even opened. Specifically because I know my computer parts are getting very old now, and I've used them for a lot of gaming and also, of course, tons of video work, which is very hard on PC parts, please. I'm remembering how the physics work in this game, kind of. So, yeah, I'm just trying to reduce the stress on my PC, so, because everything is extremely expensive and I have kind of backups that I can use, but not really. Like, my next best is, like, I have a graphics card that's a generation before the graphics card that I'm using, so that's decent at least. But for CPUs, we'd be going back to the early 2010s, and I'm not ready for that. I'm trying to make my PC parts last as long as possible, as I've mentioned in, well, mostly in my New Year's update video, I am 100% going to try my best to keep on and complete everything that I have started as of before 2026. Minus, of course, Gran Turismo 7, because it's kind of, you know... I am losing by a ton, by the way. And, well, we still have quite a bit of mileage left to go. We got 5 kilometers, which actually isn't that much. We're gonna actually just restart this because I'm so far behind. But yeah, I want to finish everything that I have already going as of New Year's of 2026 and focus that mostly and maybe splice in some new stuff here and there at most. Forgot you can actually hit those. Forgot those have mass to them. It's going great. Also, I don't know if my microphone is picking up my controller much. I think it is, which is a little unfortunate because I have a really clicky D-pad because I'm using an Xbox Series controller. If you can hear that and you don't like it, I apologize. I still don't have the best... What in the world is happening in front of me? I don't have the best microphone setup I possibly could, so... yeah, unfortunately, I can't do much about it at the moment. Well, so far, this attempt is going way better already. Hey, man. Excuse me. Goo boy. Oh, I forgot about the stupid-ass names in this game. Yeah, this still makes me want to really play Motorstorm at some point. Really want to do more PS3 stuff in general. So there's a lot of shortcuts, or like corner cutting I could do in this, that I just didn't do the first time. And that's why I was losing by so much, I'm guessing. Hey, man. Excuse me. Oh god. Alright, we have made our way up to first place. Will I keep it? I don't know. But, I think I can just kind of cut this corner completely off. Kind of. Be very careful. And just like that, we have cut a corner, finally. Okay, I'm remembering how to fuel a little bit. Yeah, also welcome to 2026 again, if you haven't seen the alpha videos that have went up recently. Just now kind of getting back into recording some stuff as of the new year. Hope you all had a good new year. Mine has been pretty decent so far. I've been mostly over at a friend's house playing a range of Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and PS1 games, all on their original hardware, except for the PS1 games being on PS2, but still, that's close enough. It is an early PS2. Uh-oh. We make those, we love those. And I've learned that I am not built for the Nintendo 64. The best I did was on Wave Race. Every other game I suck ass at, including Mario 64, so yeah, it has been an experience. It's also like the second time I've ever used a Nintendo 64 controller in my entire life. The last time being like over 10 years ago. But it's been fun. I love retro gaming. I love it probably even more now than ever before. I've been so like, actually like hyped and excited about it. Hey guys, I didn't mean to slow down that much there. So if you could just not, that'd be great. And it also makes me really want to get more into actual retro gaming, like early 2000s and before. A lot of the stuff I do is kind of that early 2000s, but I am a lot more in the mid 2000s at the moment. And to late 2000s with a lot of the games I've been playing. I really want a Sega Genesis still too, because that is like the one other platform I played games on as a kid that I've never owned myself. And they're not expensive. At least not in my opinion. I don't think 60 bucks for a Genesis is that bad. It's not amazing considering how they were just given away in like the late 2000s, but not bad. And for a decent one that's proven to be working, and also the games aren't expensive really at all, like $10 to $20 per game is not that bad, especially looking at Super Nintendo and N64 prices recently for games. That shit is expensive. Anyways, we have won our first race, thankfully. We got all of our fuel, 5550, and a new piece of gear, Bonds and Dragon Tattoo. Okay, Doppler truck. Hold on. Bond? What the fuck is a Bonds? Is it driver? Is it not head? Oh my god, it is for shirt off. Okay, sure. We'll take that, I guess. I forgot you could get tattoos for your chest in this game. Anyways, we move on to our next race, Big Cauldron Rush. Checkpoint race, 9 entrants, mostly off-road and on bikes this time around. 1280 fuel per difficulty. And this is definitely the best one. And I think I might grab it as well. I know I could possibly screw myself over by doing this and spending too much, but I think with 80k left, we should still be fine. As long as I have at least enough for like 1 or 2 vehicles in the challenge mode, I should be fine, I think. Let's go for blue, and we will go for red and blue. Sure, why not? Kind of sunset vibes going on right now. Pretty decent. But yeah, alongside Wave Race 64, the only other... Well, I guess I played 3 Nintendo 64 racing games, technically, because I did play Mario Kart a little bit, and it was something. Mario Kart 64 sure is something. And then also, speaking of being something, fucking NASCAR 2000 for the Nintendo 64 is kind of wild. The fact that it exists, and you can do full-length races on a Nintendo 64 and a Nintendo 64 controller, which is kind of fucking wild if you ask me. I wasn't surprised when I saw it, but just thinking about it is like, damn, that's kind of crazy. I don't know who would be built different enough to actually do that, because I don't think I am. I mean, maybe I'd try it at some point, but I feel like I did a 10-lap race around Texas Motor Speedway in that game on the real N64 controller, and my hand wasn't feeling fantastic afterwards because you don't really do much besides accelerate. And of course the accelerate is on the A button, so you're just constantly pressing down on it with your thumb. And the physics are incredibly forgiving. But who knows, maybe someday I'll pick up an N64 for myself, and I'll ask to borrow that copy of NASCAR 2000, and I'll play it for a video or something. We will see. I would kind of like to do like kind of one-off stuff like that too, for like pre-2000 video games. Even if I don't play through the entire game or do a 100% or anything, it'd still be kind of fun to do like a one-off video of them. Like I said, like one full-length race on NASCAR 2000 could be a very silly video. But I don't have anything that's pre-2000 besides the PS1 that I learned. My PS1 is just busted. The controller ports just don't work right. Real PS2 and PS1 controllers don't work at all, and the only controller that I have that does work is a PS2 GameStop branded controller, and it won't let the memory card work. Or if a memory card is plugged in, the controller doesn't work. But obviously, if you unplug the memory card, the controller works, but then you don't have a memory card. So, I might be picking up a different PS1 at some point too, because I actually want to use the real hardware for stuff. I'm really on that kind of like authentic gaming experience thought train or whatever the hell. While I could use a PS2 controller even with a PS1 or PS2 console with a PS1 controller, I don't want to. I want to actually use a PS1. Like, obviously, I'd have to buy, like, a DualShock or something if I wanted to do DualShock stuff. Oh my god, I barely got that. Oh, I thought that was a jump, but it sure isn't. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I got it. Oh. Careful. Yeah, I lost my train of thought, kind of. Oh, yeah, I just kind of want to specifically do stuff on their original platforms more. Especially now that I'm doing more, like, reviews and retrospective stuff. I feel like using original hardware for all that is, like, the more interesting way to do it nowadays, because so many people use emulators and things. Just over 4 minutes for that race. Not too bad, Foog. Game has some crazy names in it. 3,840 fuel, classic paintball mask. And we got a thing. Where is the classic paintball mask? Driver, head, type, paintball, livery, classic paintball, purple. Hell yeah. Alright, final career race, Lake Maze, a circuit race for 8 entrants, mixed off-road on quads. 1450 per difficulty level, and that thing is shockingly, like, good, but the Komodo is even better, so I think... Wait, it was mixed surface? It is mixed off-road. It's mixed off-road, so I'm not gonna buy the Roadhog yet. Even though it is very interesting. Let's use a Komodo. Why not? I've definitely used this at some point because I picked different liveries for it, or different paint colors, paint schemes. You know what? Lemon lime. I like that. I just spilled water all over myself. Love when I do that. It wasn't really all over, but I definitely spilled it. It is raining, by the way. It really do be like that. Yeah. Oh, I guess, and also speaking of, I should mention, even though I have mentioned it in a few other videos, including the Alfa Romeo video, I do plan to go back to Final Fantasy 13 whenever I can and try and actually finish it. I'm going to have to do homework on my previous videos of it because I don't remember anything about what's going on or how to play the game or much of anything. I mean, I could probably remember it if I tried, but yeah, I'm not quite ready for that. So I'm probably going to go back and at least watch the previous video I made, if not the previous two. Because I know the previous one was like just a boss fight, basically, and nothing else. Damn, bro just ran straight into that barn. That was crazy. But yeah, I do plan to... It is one of the games I've started, so it will be one of the games I try to finish in 2026. Later, man. And of course, I do plan to start new stuff. I think I mentioned that already in this video, even. But yeah, I would like to play a lot of Xbox stuff this year, too. Original Xbox. Just because that console is turning 25 years old at the end of this year. You know, the Xbox was my original console, so... That is a huge reason for me to play games on it anyways. I'm just getting more and more reasons. Someday I'll get the achievement for doing, I don't know how many, but there's a certain amount of those tricks in area that you have to do to get an achievement. I'm sure I'll get it, because I'm 100%ing the game. I'm pretty sure I have to. Because I am still probably just going to try and get all of the single-player achievements in this game, alongside, of course, the 100% completion. I think pretty much all of them will be given to me just for 100% completing the game. And like I said, the other miscellaneous ones are like stuff you do anyways throughout the game. Oh, for fuck's sake. That is really unfortunate to happen right there. That is really unfortunate to happen right there. I got too busy yapping. I was on autopilot. Autopilot didn't work as well as it sometimes does. God damn it. We try again. But I actually win this time, you son of a bitch. And I know the track really well, so that's something, at least. I feel like you probably cut that one corner, too. Ow. As in this, like, next right-hander you can cut. Yeah, because you just go straight through here. Make things super easy. Oh, you can actually go to the left there, too. I didn't even notice that. There's, like, an alternate path. It does involve a jump, though, which seems, not as good for your speed, but, you know. Nice, nice, nice. We love to see it. We don't love to see this. I did the exact same thing as I did in the previous lap of the previous attempt. The last lap of the previous attempt. God damn it. I can speak, I swear. It's fine. We live these. This race is easy. I just have to not screw up in stupid ways. Is that the lake over there? I guess it is. Probably over to the left. I just have to not slide as much on certain turns. This game is still fun. I know it's very repetitive and doesn't offer a whole lot of variety at all, but it is still fun. I have still had fun playing this game. It's just the way I did this, which is completely on me, of course, was a very silly way of going through this game. And by that I mean 100%ing it. I bet if you were to not 100% this game, it would be a lot more fun and like you'd probably be done with the game by now, actually. Because you could probably just go through and do just the career races of each area and you could just beat the game easily. Because I think that's pretty much the only thing that is required of you to do. Because it's a star, like everything is based off of how many stars you have total. Which of course, or stars, or... is that what they're called? I forget. It's been too long since I've played this game. But yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend doing this to anybody. But if you really, you know, if you enjoy just grinding away at stuff, and it doesn't matter if it's monotonous, the game is actually pretty fun. Like, the physics are fun. The map is fun. What can be, at least. Like I said, as long as you're okay with things being a bit monotonous. Please. I nearly just lost at the very end again. Good fucking lord. Anyways, I won the race. 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Hammerhead Mark. Hype Kurtzman. Very interesting. 4350 fuel total. Motorbike pants have been unlocked. Let's get some motorbike pants on. Driver, legs, type. Oh, I see, it's a livery. Motorbike pants. Red, sure, why not? Alright, there is all of our career races done. I guess they are stars, because there's stars within that. Now, of course, we have to do our challenges. I have 1 through 6 unlocked, but, of course, we will make this easy and go find the red truck, which is over here. Well, I'm probably just gonna have to drive there, because there's no real easier way to get to this area. Let's just do that there. We'll have to check the map, of course. Actually, was there... I didn't even pay attention. Is there a race? Oh, I could just do this. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm not actually going to do this challenge, obviously. I'm just going to start it, and we will leave so I can be closer to the truck that I need to get to. I would love to just drive everywhere, but ain't nobody got time for that. As I'm probably going to start keeping in more of just the general, like, driving of this video game. Livery spotted. And cut less of it out at this point. Oh, this way. Just because, believe it or not, that is a lot of work, and this game, believe it or not, doesn't do incredibly well on YouTube. It's not bad, and I can't complain because I still am glad that people are watching it. It's just, it's a lot of effort to do a whole shitload of editing for this game, so I might be smarter about it. Like, obviously I don't want anything to be completely based off of, like, oh, it's not doing well, or blah blah blah, but I think this is a reasonable request, basically. Oh, spotted. And it'll still be fuel. It'll still be pretty much the same thing. It'll just be more of the driving from place to place will be in the video, which is probably what some people actually want. I know some people might use this as like a podcast kind of thing where they just kind of have it on in the background, because these videos are, even with cutting stuff out, they're like 2.5 hours long at least, so that's the kind of vibe I'm going for. It's kind of like a stream VOD without being a stream VOD, if you know what I mean. I'm not really a streamer, but you know what? This is pretty close. I'm just gonna drive the quick way here. I don't know if I feel good about... this is fine. I didn't know how deep that was. Oh. This thing seems pretty good off-road too, so... it's decent. Wee. Ow. Oh, I cannot go through there. Please turn to the right, thank you. Do I even see the fucking truck on my... no, I don't. Where the fuck is this truck at? Okay, it is still straight ahead of me. Kind of. Should see it in a second. I feel like we should be close enough. And yeah, also when I started this game, didn't know that it would be as long as it really is. I literally went into this game with like an hour of game time, and that was it. And that game time was over 10 years ago now. Not when I started this, but now it is. Come here, you. I see you. I need to get these though. Hold on. And that's the thing. We live and we learn. Oh yeah, you're gonna come straight towards me? No, you're not, actually. I thought you were, but you decided to keep going. Or you just turned or something on the road. Hey, man. Okay. There we go. Challenge Doppler defeated, aka I ran into it. And now we have all of the challenges unlocked. Alright, I guess we'll get started on these with the speedrun being our first one. Time trial A to B. One entrant, mostly road and in SUVs. 4,000 fuel. So on and so forth. Devastator is our only vehicle to choose. I believe I have not used this one, because I don't think I would use a gray car. That doesn't sound like something I would do. A gray car with no livery shown on it. I keep picking blue, but that's the vibe we're going for in this video, I guess. We're going for the blue vibe. My left eye really likes this. I think this is just a... Is this the one that where I have to get... It's like a arcade game where I get time per checkpoint. I forgore. I don't know. I don't know why I went around the outside here. Ooh, this thing is like floaty. Like you turn and then you let off the turning and it just keeps turning. And this is all road, so I do need to be careful with where I drive. Yeah, the steering on this thing is not good. It is incredibly floaty. Well, it's incredibly, like, the steering lacks any sensitivity at all, basically. Yeah, I think this one's actually just a time trial. I don't know if this is actually like a difficult... Can I do this without losing literally 10 billion seconds? I'd say that was probably better than going all the way to the turn. Maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll see. This thing shits too. Like, that sound is wild. That is a exhaust note of all time. Can I help you? Can I help you? That sure did physics shit out of me. What the hell was that crap? So we have to do a very much of a cut back here. I think I can just do this though. Went a little bit too early, I'm noticing. You know what? This actually isn't too bad off-road. It doesn't go as slow as I expected it to. Okay, we gotta go 2 miles in a minute and a half. I think I should be able to do that. I hope so, at least. I don't know what the difficulty is like on this one. I don't know when I unlock this section of the map. I think that is how the difficulty is truly based on a lot of stuff in this game, is the order that you unlock the sections of the map. Okay, please don't go too far to the right. Thank you. Alright, I think we got this as long as I can keep a decent speed up. I think, I don't know, maybe. I'm trying to do like quick maths in my head of my speed and the distance left. That wasn't great, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. I think I do have this, actually. It will be close. Go! 15 seconds! Maybe I don't have this, actually. Well, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh my god, this is gonna be so close, but I think I got it. Oh my god, I got it by 2.3 seconds or some shit. Alright, first one is down. Another 4,000 fuel for me. Good lord, that was so much closer than it needed to be. Alright, next up we have the chopper chase, follow the copter, 2 entrants, me and the chopper on the road with quads. And the Deathwing is our only vehicle to use. Teef. You know what, let's use a different color. We'll use red. Yellow and red, why not? Alright, let's see if I can do this. And it is pretty much all on road, but I might be able to drive off-road and not lose too much speed. Why do this thing's wheels look like mid-2000s hubcaps? Like, I'm not the only one seeing this, right? Alright, well, the question is, can I cut corners without being super penalized for it? Yes, I can, okay. I like that it said mostly road, but then I'm like just off-roading instantaneously. Cool. Yeah, I definitely lose some speed going off-road, but that's fine, probably. Probably should have went to the road to the right, but it's, again, probably fine. I am catching up to the chopper. I do not see the finish line yet, but I am passing the helicopter. I see the finish line. I assume I can get up that hill. Oh, please don't hit a tree. I almost fucking hit that tree. I hit that tree, though. Go, please. Please! Are you fucking kidding me right now? I was not even... I shouldn't have been hitting that hitbox of that fucking thing. What the hell was that crap? Well, we made it. We're back up to 100,000 fuel again. Return to the camp. And what is next? Seek and destroy! Catch destruction, 3 entrants, all road, and in buggies. Time to just tap other vehicles and then they fall off their cars. You know what? I like this one because it's kind of leopard print. You know what? Actually, it's the snow leopard car. It's officially the snow leopard car. It was like it was made just for me. Alright, snow leopard car. We got this on the first try, right? Yeah, we totally got this. I'm gonna have a pain in the ass trying to figure out what I restarted and what I didn't in this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all gonna turn left here? No, you're gonna keep going straight. Okay. You'll be making this easy for me, I see. Or easier. Oh, they're turning right there, though. Alright, where's this road at? Right here, okay. Yeah, these are usually pretty easy, but if you're given like a giant truck that goes like 80 miles per hour at most, they get a little harder, I found out however many videos ago that was. That shit was a pain in the ass. That was the only time one of these has been a pain in the ass. Which I guess is not a bad thing. Oh my god. The slowdown from going off-road is real. Hey man. Oh, you're like in the fucking... I don't even know what to call that. Like a, not a zero grav racer, but like a futuristic racer car. Hello. Excuse me, coming through. Alright, where are you gonna go? Are you just gonna keep going straight down the road? If so, that is perfectly fine by me. Because roads like this are so much easier to drive on than tiny little dirt roads. Of course, as soon as I say that, you know, we cut the corner. Because I can. Very easily. Hello! Are you in the Lotus thing? You are in the Lotus thing. I forget what that's called. I think I've used it like a total of once already. Hello. There we go. 144.37. Another 4,000 fuel. These are going by pretty quickly. We take that. We absolutely take those. Next up, we have the raid, A to B, 8 entrants, all road and in trucks. Oh lord, the Lucha Libre is our only vehicle, and I'm guessing I have not driven this before. I like that you can make it a Firebird. That is very funny to me, and I'm going to do it. We'll do red and green. Actually, hold on. Oh, I can't do a yellow bird? Damn. I'll keep it red. Okay. It is both raining and snowing. I did not know there was snow in this section of the map. I guess there is. Okay. We're seeing snow for the second time in the entire video game. What was my vehicle doing there? I don't know what was... The camera just went under the ground, I think. It's fine. This is a 16-year-old PC port. I'm not too worried about it. They're all hitting trees. I like how this was also all road, by the way. Oh my god, I cannot steer this thing to save my fucking life. We have 10 kilometers to go. You know I was talking shit about the AI hitting trees? Yeah, about that. Oh, lord. You know what? Sure, that works, actually. We take those. I'm not that far behind. Alright, we do want to make a left up here, so I could start cutting the corner, which I will absolutely do. I hit a tree again, god damn it. Go! I just need to get to the road, please. That's all I need in life. Oh, hello! Vertical takedown. Suddenly we're playing Burnout Revenge. I think Paradise also has vertical takedowns, they're just way harder to do. Oh no, 1040 miles. Scary. It's not tax time yet. Oh, this is literally just a super sharp corner cut. Well, I can make this super easy and just do this. Wow, I am so far ahead now. Where? Okay, there's the road that I'm supposed to be taking. I see. Yeah, sometimes AI just... Sometimes they cut corners, sometimes they just don't. And it really does perplex me. Because they very easily could, but they just don't. Like, even here, I'm cutting a corner and it's just... It does not matter in the slightest to the AI. They're just cruising on the roads that they're on. This game has some strange event situations. Some strange rules, I guess. I guess this thing does go slower off-road, but still, like, you can cut so much of a corner off that it just doesn't matter. You know what, sure, I'll grab this. I don't need to grab those anymore, but I definitely should because they do give me extra money, and that can always be good for buying things. But the thing is, you can only spend a certain amount of money in this game. Like, you can't just keep spending money after, like, you complete the game, basically. Oh god, I'm just gonna go this way. I just want to get to this road over here. There it is. But yeah, there's only a specific amount of money that you will ever have to spend in this game to buy all the vehicles. But you can get, like, infinite money from those barrels, because I think they do respawn as well if you hit ones. Very interesting game design. We are almost done with this already. Only 2 kilometers away. Or 2 miles. I'm so used to everything being in kilometers in every game I play. That isn't true, but maybe if I say it enough, I'll believe it. I sure did believe it that time for a second until I thought about it. Just because maximum chase was in kilometers per hour doesn't mean anything. Also, I played that game in February of last year. I don't know why it's... I mean, I know why it's still in my brain because I fucking made the video of it and I spent like an entire week straight working on that video recently. Whatever. Brains sure do be doing things. That tree is growing out of a ramp. Okay. Procedurally generated, by the way. I would still rather have procedurally generated than artificially intelligence generated. Artificial intelligence generated. Yeah. That shit is ass. And I will continue hating on it until it goes away. Which I know it won't, so I will continue hating on it forever. I have nothing nice to say about AI generated shit. Oh my god, the arrows. They were freaking out there for a second. Hello, finish line. Alright. Very, very, very easy race there. Just under 5 minutes. Next. Challenges. Next up is the Blitz. Checkpoint attack. Ah, this is the one that you gain time on each checkpoint. Mostly off-road and in quads, or on quads, I guess. The Mud Blaster, which I have definitely used before. And I've definitely used that fucking... Oh my god, that is so watermelon. You know what? Let's go for watermelon. I've definitely used it because there was already a livery on it. Alrighty. Let's go. Try and do my best on this. I know these sometimes can be pretty difficult and pretty unforgiving. So I will try to do my best. Again, I don't know how far along the game I unlocked this section of the map in. I also don't know what happens if you drive into an area of map that you haven't unlocked yet. Maybe I should try that in this video. See if I can get close enough to the edge of an area, or this area. Because I think the one next to this, I think basically everything east is, oh, we're going down here by the way. Everything east is not unlocked yet. I definitely have parts of the map that I've done already that are next to locked parts. Maybe we'll do that at the end of this video just to dick around a little bit. Well, so far this isn't going too bad actually. Not amazing, not like it's super easy, but we got some time left on these checkpoints. The vibes I'm getting are definitely decent. The vibes are decent. Can I just do this without being penalized? Yes, I can. Well, not penalized much, at least. Yeah, I got a decent amount of time left. Might need it, though, judging by some of these checkpoints I'm coming up to. Or at least this next little area. Next little section. Oh, that gave me a ton of time back. Never mind, we're good. I would definitely try to go up that hill to the right, but I am afraid that I will fuck it up. So we will go right here. And cut across here, because why not? Uh-oh. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah, I think we're probably good on this for the first try. This is pretty easy to get to. Nope, don't hit it. And don't miss it. I would be very upset. The other kind of thing about this game is that it's not really that difficult. Like I said, some of the things can get pretty tight with like timing and stuff, but for the most part, like the more difficult part is learning what you can and can't do for like physics and stuff. I don't know what exactly that's supposed to mean. Like how you can go like cut corners and stuff is a big thing to learning how to cheese this game pretty easily. Like I would not consider this a hard game at all. Which is honestly fine by me. I don't get mad at easy games. I get mad at unfairly difficult games, and difficulty not based off of, like, AI speed, but not easy. And not hard if it's actually, like, you actually have to get good hard, not just you have to be lucky hard. Anyways, we've done 5 out of 10 of the challenges. Let's move on to our number 6, which is the checkpoint run. Just me, mostly road and in muscle cars. Yippee! The Enforcer is our car to use. Of course, I absolutely have used this car before. Yeah, let's use this livery. Why not? We'll use flames. You know what? The white with flames actually looks kind of fire. I know what I did. Real sunset vibes. Sunset, but also fucking windy. It fucking windy. Alright, let's go. The camera in this car is like way close and it's almost like angled weird. I don't know why. I didn't change the view. I don't think there is that many views in this game. I almost pressed Y to change the view and I remembered that will reset me, and my dumbass will lose so much time if I do that. Because the resetting in this game takes a hot minute. I would not recommend almost ever hitting it. And then sometimes when it resets you, it just puts you back in the same spot, which is always great. Because, you know, you can just fall off a mountain, and then suddenly you hit Y to reset, and it's like, well, guess what? You're still off the mountain. Yeah, this game is very, very interesting, to say the least. I think it's a pretty decent game, but yeah, it definitely does have some weird aspects. But it is kind of the only one of its kind. Like, the closest I can think of to this game is like MotorStorm, and MotorStorm is all closed circuit stuff. It's not open world at all. But like everything else is more similar between this and MotorStorm. So it really is kind of a one-of-a-kind game. I can give it that, at least. Oh, it's sunrise vibes, I think, actually, not sunset. Hell yeah. I just love playing and experiencing video games. Especially ones I missed, because I know I saw this game when it was new, and probably being teased and stuff. Well, maybe not so much. I don't know, because I didn't have internet until after this game released, believe it or not. I did not have internet until the 2010s, aka 2010 specifically. Well, at least internet I could use reliably. I literally, like, my internet access was fucking standing at the front door of my house with my PSP and stealing the neighbor's Wi-Fi. That was my internet. Before, like, 2010. And maybe using free Wi-Fi on my iPod Touch 2nd Gen. Anyways, we won. We are cooking through these pretty well. I don't think I've had to restart. Have I had to restart a single challenge yet? I don't remember restarting one. I think I've only had to restart one or two of the career races. I don't remember. Knockout challenge, 13 entrants, mostly off-road and in bikes. And the Riot is our bike of choice. Sure, let's go for that. Double yellow? You know what, the double yellow is kind of good, because it's like a slightly different shade for the squares. We can cook through these, and then I will probably take a break between this and discovering everything. Of course, you won't really see that break, besides the fact that I'm going to say when I'm going to do it, because the video will just continue with whatever else I record, or the, specifically the... What in the world is the AI doing? What are those physics up there? What I'm trying to say is that the video is going to be the whole thing, of course. I shouldn't have done this. It's fine. We live these. I don't even really need to mention that I'm taking a break, but it's just like going to be like food and other important things, and that's literally just it. Where the fuck are you going, bud? Just because these videos are definitely a time commitment for this game. But also, at the same time of doing this, I'm just like, damn, I kind of want to just, like, 5-hour and less long games. Just make them one video. Don't make parts, just make one giant full playthrough of them. That's, like, my fucking thought process at the moment. Especially with a lot of the original Xbox games I want to play coming up. Like, I know I mentioned it somewhere. But, speaking of the PS1 stuff, and playing PS1 games on a real PS1, one of the games that my friend got, who I was mentioning that I played games at their house. It was very loud outside. One of the games they got was the original Resident Evil in a PS1 long box form. And I mostly just want to take video of the long box, but I also really want to play Resident Evil 1 because I've gotten more and more interested in Resident Evil games after watching some videos on some of them. Not all of them. Like, I haven't really watched much about the first one. I watched highlights of people playing through RE6. I watched playthroughs of Resident Evil Village when it first came out. I watched, like, multiple playthroughs of it. I don't know, something about it just intrigues me. And I've never actually played a Resident Evil game, still. I've been wanting to play RE7 for, like, Halloween videos or stream or whatever for years, because I've owned it on Steam for years. But guess what I haven't done? So yeah, that might be the start of my Resident Evil journey. They also got Resident Evil 2 on PS1 as well, so I could very easily also probably borrow that one once I'm done with RE1. I know probably most people that watch my videos aren't really going to care because I'm the racing game VTuber, but I still make videos to have fun, and fun in my eyes is playing through Resident Evil games on the original hardware. Damn, bro, you're getting like so close to me. I saw you just like your arrow got so much closer to mine so quickly right there. Yippee, I win. I think. I thought the other card or the other person should have been hey, can you fuck off? Should have been eliminated? What do you mean? What do you mean I lost there? What the fuck? How did you catch up so fast? What was that rubber banding? That was 100% rubber banding. There is no fucking way that an AI bike just fucking did that just naturally. There is literally no way. What the fuck do you mean? That is actual bullshit. I hate it here. Alright, don't cut this corner probably. I mean, I probably could a little bit, but I'm not going to. Anyways, we'll enjoy a lot of the failed attempt because I was talking about a lot of shit that I'm going to keep in the video. God damn it. At least I know I can fucking cheese some corners now pretty easily. Hey man, I don't know who it was that actually beat me. I wasn't paying attention to the name. I like looked at the distance behind and that was all I looked at. Fucking ridiculous. Anyways, yeah, I've been offered the chance to borrow a bunch of the classic games that they are now in possession of. And I am very interested in some of them. Believe it or not, 99% of them are not racing. The 3 that are, though, are actually kind of cool because it's the Need for Speed Classics or Hits or something. It's like a collection of Underground 1, 2, and Most Wanted on PS2, but it has a cardboard slip that says like a whole bunch of shit about how it's like a best of or whatever the fuck it's called, which is actually kind of cool. I obviously have no reason to really interact with those unless I want to like shoot a video of the cardboard slip or something, but it is cool. And the only other one that's really driving adjacent is, well, besides the other ones that I talked about with NASCAR 2000 and Wave Race and Mario Kart 64, is Driver, the first Driver on PS1. And I myself have even tried on an emulator to do the tutorial of that game, and I could not do it. I would like to be able to do it at some point, but yeah, like actually fucking evil difficulty on that literal tutorial, which is crazy to me. But who knows, maybe I will borrow it at some point and I will try and play it. We'll see. We'll see if I feel like torturing myself. Like I might actually have to try to get good on the emulator and then apply that knowledge to playing it on real hardware. I'm not joking when I say that it is legitimately difficult. Alright, we have AI behind me again. Pretty close. Senor Pulpo, who is catching up extremely fast once again. Man, please don't pass me. I would be really unhappy if you did so. I'm just gonna cut this corner and hope that you don't go faster than me. Stay back! Oh my god, they got so close. Holy shit. That was kind of bullshit. I am not a fan of how the AI acted in that race, but we made it. We lived those. Like, there's no way that's not rubber banding. There's no fucking way. Alright, what's next? Next up is the Wild Track, just a circuit race that probably has a lot of turns and a lot of checkpoints. And 8 entrants, all road and on bikes. Used a lot of bikes in this video so far. Feels like it at least, but there is a lot of bikes in this game, so I'm not exactly surprised. We'll use white and then white and orange. Why not? But yeah, I don't know. I'm just very, without saying a specific word, very much interested in retro gaming, and it's only been amplified recently with, again, that friend getting like all these, like, they got literally like, what was it, like 30 or 40 games, and a lot of them are pretty high class ones and very, you know, sought after ones, I guess you could say. So it has very much piqued my interest a lot over the last couple of days, pretty much since the New Year started. Actually, I think it was New Year's Eve. It was either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day that it all kind of started. Where the fuck? Who the fuck? Oh, I guess we're going on this road, this section of road. And of course, I still have so much to play. That's like I have myself too. I will never forget that, obviously. That's kind of like the whole thing with playing a lot more Xbox games, because believe it or not, out of all of my physical games, my original Xbox is the most... can I just do this? Ooh, maybe. I have the most games for the original Xbox. I have like, I think it's like 80-something games for the original Xbox right now. So obviously, that is going to take a lot of the priority. And, of course, I'll also play other stuff that I own, too. Digital games are less of an interest and less of a me caring situation. But, of course, I will still be playing them as well. I have so many games on Steam. And I've only played... I've actually played through, like... maybe a 10th of them? I bet it's not even that much. I bet it's like a 20th or something of them. So, yeah. Maybe if I can get myself around to like... I want to build an actual dedicated gaming PC that I can just get Steam on and basically just be able to play games and not have to play games and also record them on the same system, because obviously that kind of chonks the shit out of my system. Maybe once I do that, we will be more so on the PC gaming side again. While most of the games I play are not particularly taxing, like this one, I still am worried about things. Not like heavily worried, but it is in the back of my mind, like, damn, if I have issues with my computer, I'm not getting replacements at the moment. Like, there's just no way. And even if I did somehow get the money to do so, I don't think I would want to actually pay the ridiculous prices for things at the moment. Like, and it is truly ridiculous, the prices that just general PC parts are going for nowadays, just because of the fucking AI bullshit. Once again, I have nothing nice to say about AI. Unless it's like AI programmed into a 2000s racing game. That's... And even then, I'm just like... Sure is AI. It sure is racing game AI. Of course, the AI generation of stuff is more so the issue, but still. It has tainted the word or the letters AI for me so much. Alright, 406.30, we have won that challenge, up to 124k. We're kind of cooking with how much money I have, or fuel. How much fuel is in the fuel. Alright, next up is a checkpoint race, 8 entrants, all road and in SUVs. King Arthur is our choice. Alrighty then. You know what? America. What a world we live in, isn't it? It sure is. It sure is a world of all time. At least I still have literally hundreds of retro and somewhat modern racing or video games in general to play still. And really, it's never been easier to be able to access any damn game you want on pretty much any system you want. So, you know what, that is looking pretty up. We love to see that. Like, I will fully admit, there are definitely games that I never expect to own because of one reason or another. Like, I was even thinking, not really hard about it, but I kind of thought about it for a second, like, damn, I really don't care about owning damn near anything Nintendo related. I'm not really a Nintendo person. Like, I find some of their games fun, obviously. But... oh, that's not how I should have done that, but it's actually probably fine. Please don't hit any of these bushes, thank you. Yeah, like, it's just the price of getting into Nintendo stuff, especially like first-party Nintendo stuff. Some of them aren't too bad. Thankfully, like, said friend that I've talked about multiple times now actually bought a couple of, what was it? I guess it was Super Mario World on Super Nintendo and Mario 64, of course, on Nintendo 64. And they weren't that bad. But when you consider that I don't really buy games, usually, unless they're $5 or less, it was still a lot. So, yeah, I don't really see myself ever being getting too much into Nintendo stuff. I'd like to own the systems, and again, especially if I can, like, borrow games for them, I will be happy to do so, and be able to play them on the original hardware, which, again, I'm really getting more and more and more into being on original hardware. Yeah, I don't really see myself, especially for, like, the games, like, $50 and higher, and there's a lot of them. There is way too many games that are extremely expensive. Like, the only time I'll really splurge that much or anywhere near that much is for, like, Outrun 2006 for Xbox. I would consider buying that if I found it and I had the extra money for it. And that shit is expensive if you look it up. Anyways, let's just get into this endurance. A to B, 9 entrants, mostly off-road, and in buggies. And our car of choice is the Psychotic Fox. And, ooh, that's kind of fun. Is that like gray and black? I can't... oh, it's got a white background to it. Oh, the background is what changes, okay. Yeah, let's go for the blue inner. And we will go for... I guess like this bluish purplish color? Blurple even? When it comes to expensive games, and by expensive I mean like $30 or more, especially if it's like 6th gen Xbox or PS2 or GameCube and older, $30 is like the highest I'd go normally. And if I go over $30, it's got to be something special to me. It's got to have a good reason for it. And the only reason I would really consider buying Outrun 2006 is just because Outrun is a really good game. I've only played a bit of Outrun 2, but I did have a lot of fun playing it. It is extremely hard in certain ways, but it is extremely fun too. Because I actually do own... I've owned Outrun 2 since I was a kid, so... I'm just gonna go this way. Ooh, I don't know if I should go this way, actually. I live these. I live these. Who lived these? Oh, I still live those. Yeah. That's why, like, I didn't really grow up with the Nintendo stuff, so I don't have any kind of sentimental attachment or any need to purchase that kind of stuff. Like, I have a Wii because I played games on family members and friends' Wiis as a kid. So that's, like, my entire reasoning behind that. And that's why I have that already. Like, everything else Nintendo is more so like, if I have, what's the word for it? Not extra income. Like, more than I need, basically. If I have more money than I need, which, knowing me, is a big ask. Maybe I'd probably think about picking up some of the systems and some of the games, but again, I really can't justify, like, paying $80 for Paper Mario or some shit. Game collecting is a very interesting thing, and the more and more I get into it, the more and more I'm like, I'm just excited, but also like have less interest in certain things. Like there was really a time where I was like, damn, I should just buy everything I see and have any kind of interest in for any reason. But now I'm like, damn, I have $3 kind of situation. And that's also, again, like going back to the Wii thing. The reason I have the Wii is because I played games on Wiis. And also, of course, there's weird versions of racing games on Wii, which is also more than enough reason for me to buy a Wii and those games on it. Especially because I'm into my Wii so little money compared to the going price of them at the moment now. And it's only been like 2 or 3 years now since I bought my Wii. Like, altogether, with all the stuff I have for Wii, I'm probably like $100 in, which is a complete in-box Wii system without Wii Sports. I do not have Wii Sports, unfortunately, but it is the Wii Sports version. But it also has an extra Wiimote, an extra nunchuck, the little condom things that go over the controllers, and then I bought a bunch of thrift store stuff, like controllers and stuff, and a Wii wheel and a fucking balance board for Wii Fit. And also a lot of thrift store games, because of course there's a lot of thrift store games for the Wii. So yeah, I'm probably literally into my entire Wii collection about $100. And that's fine by me, honestly. Like, that's as much as some games cost on other platforms. Like, don't look up the going price of Resident Evil 1 in a long box on PS1. I would consider buying that game if I really like the game itself. I've never played it, so I don't know how much I'm actually going to enjoy the gameplay. This is a long race, by the way. I actually didn't look to see how much it started out as, like, distance-wise. But yeah, it's, I don't know. I love retro gaming in so many different ways and for so many different reasons. And also the collecting aspect. Like, I wouldn't have an entire bookshelf full of games, minus the movies at the bottom and also music CDs at the top, if I wasn't super into it and enjoyed it a lot. And that's also one of those things where it's like, obviously I have more of an incentive to buy games because I technically use them. That shit is going straight through something I cannot drive through. Technically, I have reasons to use or ways to use physical games a lot in my videos, or at least a moderate amount. But I'm trying not to make that, like, the only reason I buy games. I try to buy stuff at a good price, or if it's an extremely good price, like, you know, 50 cents or $1 or something at a thrift store, I will pick up games just because. And I've done that a lot, and at worst, I can just give them to people. Like, I would be completely happy to do that at some point, because I have, you know, a lot of those games I truly do really have no use for, except for them just being on my shelf. But yeah. At that point, it's kind of not, you don't have to think about it, but again, for the more expensive stuff, and really anything over $5, I think a lot about. I think really hard about it. Like whether it's actually worth it for me or not. And game collecting and physical copies and stuff is something I really want to do on my other channel now too. Of course, if you somehow haven't seen or heard, I do have a new channel where I'm doing like retrospectives, reviews, but also like just general other stuff that I want to talk about, yapping videos. It's just something different from my playthrough channel, basically. Oh, I want that. I'm gonna get it. I don't care. I don't care if the AI are catching up. I want it. I need it. My car is so damaged. The damage meter is almost maxed out. And that's another cool thing about having a friend who's very much into different stuff than I am, but also does like the collection or collecting and stuff and retro gaming. I can just go over and be like, hey, your shit is really cool. I'm just gonna fucking stare at your shelf for 20 minutes. So I can still get that serotonin from those games that I normally wouldn't have without having to spend my own money on them. God, we are definitely chilling here for a while. I think the longest race I've done in this game was like 20 minutes or something, so we're not quite going to be there, I don't think. I think it was, at least. I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've recorded any of this game. Also, I just noticed I am covering part of the map. I'm not that worried about it. I'm just going to cut this corner off because I can. But yeah, I'm pretty much to the point now where, like, if I go to a game store, mostly because I don't have that much throwaway money, well, again, excess income or whatever you want to call it, whatever the actual wording for it is, where if I go into a game store or anywhere that has any kind of retro games or stuff, that's like an actual store, not a thrift store, I look for like maybe like a 10 specific games that I pretty much never see anywhere. That is all I look for when I go to places like that. Every now and then I'm tempted to buy something, and every now and then I make an impulse purchase, but again, those are the games that are like $5 or under. I pretty much do not fuck with anything that's over $5 unless it's something I'm specifically looking for. Like Ridge Racer 6, Ridge Racer 7, Race Pro on Xbox 360 is an incredibly hard one to find. 4x4 Evo 2 on the original Xbox is an incredibly hard one to find. And of course, I can buy these all on eBay or something, but I have no interest in that anymore. I did for a few games, but anymore, I just don't care. I'm gonna be cheeky, and we're gonna do this, because I think I can make it up here with this buggy and cut off a lot of area, even though I'm kind of spinning my wheels at the moment. Come on, shift, shift. Get shifty with it. Oh, there we go. We're cooking again. But yeah, there's a very specific selection of games I actually will consider buying when I go to a store that has retro games and stuff. All right. Oh my lord. Okay, we got lots of barrels here. Oh, we went through the snowy area a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Yeah, I guess I'll follow this. I don't really know where I'm going exactly. I don't know what the map looks like in this area, or what the elevation is like. Fuel is another game I would like to pick up at some point physically. I don't really have to, because I've had it on Steam for so long, and obviously I'm already playing it. It's not like something that I'm going to get and then play, really. Oh, the camera was backwards. That was weird. I am 4 kilometers ahead of second place. Good lord. But also, again, I've mentioned it in the update video, I'm like really less interested in Xbox 360 stuff at the moment. I know I was like super gung-ho about it and achievement hunting and stuff, and still kind of am, because I still want to do that, but if you haven't heard, Microsoft is just consistently shooting themselves in the foot, non-stop. Like, I'm not even joking, like, they are literally just, they have the gun and they are shooting themselves in the foot for no fucking reason, non-stop. And I kind of want to just like, since I make videos mostly, I'm kind of like, promoting, you know, shitty companies, like the shittiest of shitty companies. I know they all have their faults and it's like the lesser of two evils. Yeah, I want to do that less. Because even though it's 360 stuff, like, you can still buy 360 stuff on the Microsoft Store. So I've actually more so been thinking harder about getting PS3 stuff more so. Unless, of course, like, it's an exclusive or something, which obviously, like, I would have to play an exclusive on its respective console. But yeah, I have less and less interest in promoting anything relating to Microsoft. Obviously, that doesn't mean I won't be doing anything on their stuff. Obviously, I'm not stopping Horizon 2 360 or anything. And that's more fucking showing people how against Microsoft they should be, because that game is rough at best. So it's just very interesting how things have happened over the past, I don't know, even just the past year, really. It's gotten so much different and worse. And it doesn't really bother me much because I have more PlayStation consoles than Xbox consoles at the moment. So I am perfectly fine with shifting my focus over to them. And I don't mind them. Like, I actually, like, obviously there's things like Xbox achievements I like on Xbox, but PlayStation has trophies and platinums and stuff, so like, there is at least an equivalent at worst. Sure, older games don't have trophies, but, you know, at some point it's like, I just don't care anymore. Like, I don't need to be a achievement or trophy hunter in every single game I play. I'm not that kind of person. I just like them as a way to, you know, number go up. That is, very simply put, number go up, brain happy. And lots of things have numbers that go up. Not just Xbox achievements. Fucking Steam achievements number go up. I don't really care that much about Steam achievements, but when I do play games, it's fun to pay attention to them. It's actually been so long, though, since I've played a Steam game that has Steam achievements. I mostly just have played, like, games for Windows Live games on PC, or games that just don't have achievements at all. They're not tied to anything like that. Funny how that goes, huh? And of course, games themselves have number go up things inside of them a lot of the time, so that is also very useful. My brain can still get the serotonin. But yeah, the whole Microsoft train thing is also specifically for like 360 and newer too. Microsoft hate train, at least for me. Original Xbox, we're chilling on that. I don't think anything will ever get me to, like, be sus of using my original Xbox. No matter how shitty the company of Microsoft gets. Alright, 1 mile left to go in this race. Pretty long race, up to 16 minutes. It'll be just, well, maybe like 17 minutes, somewhere around there. Oh, you just want me to go up this. Okay, sure, I'll give it a try, I guess. You made it, yippee. You can, like, flutter the gas a lot of times in this game to get the car to shift down, or shift up. Funny how that works. Because I don't think this game has a system where if you hold down the throttle halfway, it'll actually shift through the gears. It's not one of those games. It's not like Midnight Club LA with cruise control. Or BeamNG or something. God, I love BeamNG. I need to play BeamNG more. I haven't played it in a while. I just never usually feel like setting up my wheel, and that's like the best way to play BeamNG is with a wheel. Alright, you want me to go to the right, and I don't know why. Oh, we're chilling, actually. Snow! Oh, it's slippery. Still 4.5 kilometers ahead of second place. Where the fuck is this barrel? Give it to me. I literally went all the way around it. And there we go. All of the challenges of this area are done. Big yippee. Alright, let's return to the camp. I want to see something. I want to make sure. I don't think I've gotten any achievements. No, it's still 360 gamer score. Yeah, the last time I played, I guess, was July of last year. The 1st of July of last year. Damn. Alright, well, I'm going to take my little break, and we will come back and be getting all these trucks and finding all of the things on the map, or in this area of the map. Yippee! Alright, and we are back, and it is time to start the exploration process. Of course, starting with finding these 2 trucks to see where everything is. Yippee! I'm gonna throw a thingy there. And I guess I will... I'll teleport to this heliport. Why not? And we got a Vista point spotted. Oh my god, the game is suddenly so loud. I think I turned my headphones up. They were quieter before. And it is raining, which is cool. And now comes the part where it's going to be more of a podcast of sorts. Of me just saying whatever the fuck, whenever the fuck. Because that's just how it's going to be. But yeah, let's go get these trucks, and then we can start the actual exploration process. I don't know if I call it exploration, actually. I guess it is, but I feel like exploration would be going out to find, like, to figure things out. But things have already been figured out in the case of what I'm doing. Because I know where the trucks are, because I can see them on the map at all times. And then also, does this thing go well off-road? I don't remember. Yes, it does. Okay. Good enough, at least. But yeah, also, the Vista points and whatnot are always visible, and all of them are shown where they are. I feel like if you had to find those on your own, it would be more of exploration rather than what I'm doing. Oh, is that the truck I was going for, the blue truck? I'm going to assume yes, because it is close to where I'm going. Oh, you are going this way. Okay. I didn't think you were going to take the main road. Are you going to turn right there? Or are you going to keep going up this way? I'm going the wrong way, by the way. I meant to turn left here. Hello, friend. I would like to bonk you. You must be bonked. Hello. Oh, almost. Hello. There we go. Livery Doppler truck is done, so all those are shown, and now we go find the green one for the Vista points. Sure, we'll put one there. And where do I go now? Maybe this heliport? Sure, we'll give it a try. Alright, let's go. Nothing discovered at that one. By teleporting there. This game is so long. I'm officially over 25 hours of gameplay, and I'm like, well, 25 hours on Steam. Again, I had a couple of hours before I started to play through. I don't remember exactly how many. I just ran straight into that rock. But you can, if you look at the intro video I made of this game, it will tell you how many hours I had before I started recording this playthrough, if you really want to know. But yeah, I'm up to 25 or 26, 27 hours, I don't know. Something like that on Steam. long ass game. There's a lot of barrels over here. I have to grab them as required of me, even though I don't have an achievement to get related to them anymore. But I do need them. And I do need to buy all the vehicles. I don't know if I got the achievement for buying half the vehicles. I don't remember. I'd have to look through my achievements. But I know there's one for getting all of them, so that is what I shall strive for. Because of course I have to get all the achievements. Well, all the single player achievements. Alright, I'm gonna take the main road here. That just gave up. The arrows were like, don't know. Hello, truck. Thank you for not hitting me, even though you almost did. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna start any super huge projects like this again anytime soon. At least for a bit. Like, half the projects I have right now are big projects. This game, Forza 1, Final Fantasy 13, Gran Turismo 7, they are all very, very, very big projects, as in, there is a lot of hours being put into all of these games. Where is the truck at? Is my new question. Oh. Enemy spotted. I'm assuming you're gonna go... Actually, I don't know which way you're gonna go. I need to go this way now. But yeah, we might stick to, like, 20 hours or less for upcoming playthroughs, for the most part. As long as I can, of course, figure that out. Because I don't always know how long a game's gonna be. I only have a few resources I can reliably use. And while how long to beat is decent, I don't trust it 100% of the time. Especially relating to how I play games. Hello? 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 Yes, okay, I got it. Cool. Alright, it is time to explore. And what the hell is this crap? I feel like I should just go straight for these. Well, I guess I could do or fast travel there easily. What can I not fast travel easily to? That one is literally on the absolute edge of this area of the map. What the hell? I usually go from like south to north. But now I kind of want to go like east or west to east. Can I? There's nothing good to fast travel there. All right, we'll start from west to east, I guess. We'll start with this livery here. Set GPS target, and we will teleport here, I suppose. Got at least a decent amount of driving to do. I don't know why my marker isn't working. I thought I put one down, unless I removed it or something. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, and Forza Horizon 2 on the 360 is also a massive project too. Almost every game I'm playing right now is an absolutely massive project or undertaking. How did I get myself in this situation? Probably because I played racing games. That's honestly, like, racing games are... They are consistently long. A short racing game is like 20 hours. Or maybe like 15. I feel. Like, obviously there's some that are under that, like, specifically, even Test Drive Off-Road Wide Open was, like, took me like 8 hours to play it, and it was like 5 hours worth of video. There are some shorter ones, but not a lot of them. Most of them are big time sinks, which isn't always the worst thing, but every now and then I want to play something different. And it's like, do I really want to start another game when I have so much shit that's going on at the same time? Sometimes the answer is yes, but a lot of the time it is no. Yeah, I'll cut the corner off, I guess. Why not? I can see exactly where I'm going, at least. Headlights. This one is pretty far over here. I gotta say, it definitely is a trek already. But this is like one of the further ones away from any kind of anything I can fast travel to easily. Now, am I gonna die going down here? It looks like it's a possibility, but I think we're good. I don't think it's that steep. Like some of the really mountainous areas, they get real bad. You make one wrong move and you are going down the mountain at like 150 miles per hour and you're getting reset when you hit the ground. That's just how it goes. Found a tree. I don't know why the camera keeps pointing backwards whenever I crash. I don't think it should be doing that, but it definitely is. I don't know what that sign said. It was like red and yellow. Mustard and ketchup. Alright. Nope, I want to go this way. Alright, how easy or hard is this going to be to get to? I can't imagine it'll be too hard, considering how the roads look around here. You know what I was saying about mountains? Yeah, do I dare try and go down this way? Because it looks like this might take me directly to it. Not that. See if the reset button works right. Oh, it kind of did. Okay, we want to go... Oh yeah, it's right here. This is easy. Gotta make sure I don't fall down too far. We are chillin', and that is for the Avenger. Dodge Avenger. Alright, next one. I guess I should probably just drive directly to, I feel. I mean, I didn't really go down the mountain too far. Yeah, we'll just drive directly to this. I'll try and get back up here real quick, and then we'll go that way. I think I should be able to get back up. I hope so. Maybe? Oh, come on. Come on. I want to go right up here. Okay. We are chilling. This was probably further than fast traveling to a heliport, but oh well. Why did you have me go this way just to get back onto the main road? What do you mean? What was your reasoning there? It is very lightning-y around here. Kind of wish there was more effect to it, like a more lighting of some sort. Not like a flashbang, but like environmental lighting changes or whatever the hell. I'll follow the main road. It'll make it easier. Probably quicker too, instead of trying to go as a crow flies. Sometimes that works out well. Other times it's not as necessary. Alright, you want me to... Okay, arrows. They are freaking the fuck out. You know I have to get this. Okay. I'm just gonna cut across here then now. I feel like this might be the better way to go. I feel like actually this main dirt road up here might be the best bet. It looks like it goes pretty straight across. And probably towards where I need to be going. At least moderately. Or I guess I could go that way too. You know what? I like the way you're thinking, game. I feel like I could definitely use a faster car for this. This one's not bad, but it's definitely not the fastest one I could use. You know what? It's time to drink water and drive dangerously. Go try that at home. Ooh, color shift. Need for Speed Undercover moment. Except for I didn't have to look back. That is one thing that Undercover has on this game, is you have to look back for it to... or change your view in general to have the color on the screen change when you go to a new area. I feel like I should go up. I feel like going up is going to help me a lot with this. Because I feel like if I keep going that way, I'm going to keep going down, and I'm not going to be able to get to this. But I also don't know exactly where it is. I think it's on this ridge line up here. Not the Honda kind. Maybe it isn't, I don't know. It may not be all the way up. It's somewhere right up here. Oh, careful. That's a tree. Alright, what are we looking like? I think it is up a hill, but it's like not all the way up a hill. Yeah, it's right there. It's a big boy, it looks like. Maybe? Yeah, no, that's a big-ass truck. Okay. For the Bone Crusher. Alright, what is next? I guess this one would be next. And we will teleport here. I think there's also an achievement for teleporting a certain amount of times. Or heliporting, whatever you want to call it. Alright, I should be able to see this one. Yeah, it's right over there. I'm gonna cut the corner off. Suddenly it's not raining and it's not nighttime. That's cool, I guess. Don't know how that happened. Like completely different vibes here. Whoa, I don't even know what I hit. I did not see anything that I would have hit there. I'm just gonna take the main road for a second. Because it is a little ways over here. You want me to take a dirt road. Alright, you know what? No, I'm not taking the dirt road. I can figure this out otherwise. I think. I hope so, at least. I assume I have to go up. And that's like the big thing to the left here, is going up. These are usually on high places. Very high mountains and things. Oh my god. Can't believe I stayed up there. Don't see it on the map still yet. Cut in the corner. I'm gonna hit a tree at some point. I did, but it actually wasn't that bad. Whee! Oh, it's over there. I see, it's up that hill. Now, is there an easy way to get up said hill? Besides figuring out how to get to that road. I think that road is going to be our key. Going to the right up here. Actually, can I go to the left? Is that possible? I can't see where the road goes. I think... Nah, I'm just gonna go to the right. Make my life a little bit easier, I think. I can't tell if that road ends or not. I think it does. I mean, I could probably actually just go up the hill as is, to be honest with you. It's not that steep, believe it or not. Actually, I may have lied. Well, we'll see. We'll find out together whether I can get up this or not. At least to, like, this road here. Hold on. Oh, we're so in there. Oh, I still have to go up more. Is there a better place to do it? Yes, there is, right here. Hello. What the hell is that thing? Oh, I drove this today, I think. The Devastator. Sounds familiar. Alright, what is next? Probably this one, I guess? And then I guess we'll try and get Well, I'll probably go for this one, and then work on these 3. Okay. I can't tell if I'm... There we go. Heliport. Helicopter, helicopter. Let's go. My car is very damaged, apparently. It is very unhappy. Well, this is very flat here. Is it flat, or is it going to go way downhill when I go, like, another couple hundred feet this way? I think it's going to go way downhill. There's only one way to find out. Oh, that wasn't too bad. We love those. Whenever I can't see, like, anything on the horizon, I get scared because I assume it's just going to be a cliff just I'm going to yeet myself off of. Now, is this one going to be a cliff that I'm going to eat myself off of? Yes. But I might live this. We might live these. We do live these. Okay. Now, the problem is that this is going to be up the hill here. There is a road that goes up there. Not too far away. I will... yeah, I will definitely take that. Hey, waypoint. Alright, later waypoint. We gotta go this road. And we basically just go straight ahead from this corner up here. Not too bad. Nothing's been a big pain in the ass yet. Sometimes these will be giant pains in the ass. Okay, where is it? The bloom is so heavy. Okay. Hello. Another one for the Devastator. Cool. We've not gotten any of the Vista points. We've gotten 4 to 12 liveries, though. I will go get... You know what? I might actually get this livery than this. Yeah. What's this race? This is Big Cauldron Rush. I wish you could just hit A and teleport to stuff from this menu, but no, you have to go over here. Which one is it? I already forgot. Big Cauldron's Edge. Oops. Is it Big Cauldron Rush? Am I stupid? Yes, okay. I was looking at the wrong thing. We shall start, and then I spam the A button that you can probably hear. Because then it makes the timer go down faster for some fucking reason. Watch this. Da, da, da. And we go back to free ride. And it should be pretty close. It's actually going to be very close. Where is it? There it is. Well, I don't know if I consider that close. I also need to switch cars. Vehicle. Because none of the bikes are very good for what I'm trying to do here. The Spider Wraith is one I usually use. I think the Psychotic Fox was one I was just using. The Dragonfly is kind of sick. Let's just go with the good old reliable, the Spider Wraith. We'll go for Moose thing in red, sure. Alright. Will I be able to figure out how to get up here without using the map, or using the GPS? I don't know. I can definitely try. Well, I can see the roads, so that's good at least. I'm going to assume that I want to be this way. Actually, I don't think it matters that much, because that road was going to lead up to here anyways. Am I going to have to climb this whole ass mountain? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's high up on it. It's like halfway up. Alright, can I make it up here? Can I just drive up here? Is that something I can possibly do? I might actually be able to, unironically. It's like Skyrim. You see that mountain? Go fucking climb it. Maybe not, actually. Hold on. Well, I can try and weasel my way around the side, I guess. Yeah, we're not making it up there, that's for sure. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if there's like a better way to get up here. Come on. Oh, oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't go down. It do go down. Uh-oh, it really do go down. Alright, where are you? That is my new question. Watch me not even have to do any of this, like it's like lower down or some shit. It's just because I'm not around the side of this. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Yeah, it's getting steeper and steeper too, which I'm not exactly a fan of. And that's why. Well, I might be able to do something in this little spot right here. Maybe not. Maybe I lied. Just revving the balls off this car. I'm going to absolutely fall down this mountain here. Yep, there we go. I mean, I didn't fall down all the way, at least. Yeah, it gets steeper and steeper on this side. I guess you have to find a better way to get up here, is what I'm learning. 'Cause that sure as shit ain't gonna work. Whee! I guess you probably have to go around the other side, if I had to guess. I mean, I can't really... Yeah, that's really steep there. This looks... Yeah, this side over here looks not as steep. Yeah, it definitely gets less steep. Okay, let's go up here. Well, that was not the way to do it. Okay, go up here. And then I will actually follow the least steep part, I guess, which is like here. Wow, it's like using your brain actually works. Incredible. Okay. Now we be careful because I don't want to fall off the mountain and have to do this again. Oh, you are in a hell of a spot, aren't you? We got it. The nightmare. Almost said that completely wrong. I really did just go alright, let's do this one next. This is the swamp. Challenges. Nope. For the swamp. Did I even have to switch cars? Was that a different car? I actually don't know. No, I did switch cars. And this one is not good from what I remember, so I'm not staying in it. Vehicle... Oh, it was a nightmare. Interesting. We want... Spider Wraith. Alright, where am I? Where is the thingy at? Aha, it is up there. Is there a better way to get up here? Or am I doing it right now? I mean, I see where it is. I also see that it gets way steeper up here, so I think I'm gonna have to go to the right. Because this looks maybe less steep. I see exactly where it is. Yeah, not here is the answer. What's the map look like? Huh. So probably... Wait, is that to the right that I just saw? No, it's to the left. But that's like the top of the mountain. I don't know which way is the best way to go. Maybe this way? I might be able to find a better spot. Well, we might actually be able to get up here. Not quite, unfortunately. No, 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 no. Oh, wait, this might cook. Oh my god, please. We're cooking, hold on. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna make it. Okay. Well, I think I need to go all the way up to the ridge line, as I said, not a Honda. Not the Honda one. We're not playing Dirt 2. I was hoping I could go under that. I didn't know if I would or not. Alright, hello, Vista Point. Well, soon. Okay, don't go too fast. Ooh, okay. I thought that was a much steeper drop, but it wasn't. I can just hit this one at full speed. Whee! Okay. Vista point collected. I feel like going up that way would have been way easier, but that's fine. Alright, time for these 3 schmucks. That one's on a whole ass island. I guess we'll just start with this one and teleport to this. Checkpoint. Checkpoint. And then we'll work our way through these and then keep moving east. West. And then we gotta swap back to the right car, which is here. King Arthur. Where is it at? There it is. Okay, actually I need to... I guess when you go into a challenge, your waypoint doesn't stay, unfortunately. Alright, so it is this one over here. I might just do this. Go as the crow flies. The lake is right around here, though, so I don't know how we're going to deal with that. But I don't think I'm going to drive into it yet, maybe? I hope not, at least. Hold on. Well, that's a hell of a drop-off right there, so... And that does look like the lake. So I guess we... Can I get this? I guess we will probably go further around, actually. Also grab these, because why not? We love extra money. I like how there's 3 Vista spots, or Vista points, like right next to each other as well. Windows Vista points. My favorite kind of points. 1,100 miles driven. We're still going up and up and up in the mileage. Still always interesting to me that this game counts your complete mileage on every vehicle all as one on an odometer on your UI instead of being per car. I don't necessarily mind it. It would be nice to know how much I've driven each car, but it's not a huge issue, I guess. Okay, I see one on the map officially. We're getting there. I don't know where my waypoint is. Should be right next to that one, but maybe... Oh no, I see where we're going for that one. Well, we gotta get uppies. That's just how it is. And it looks like going up the left side is probably the best. Well, I don't know if the left or the right is the best, but I think we're gonna go straight ahead and then try and swoosh around the mountain that way. Watch me swoosh right in. That is a classic meme. Hey, man. Okay, yeah, I would say, nope, we're not going that way. We need to go this way a little bit more. I think, actually, I don't know why the map is trying to get me to go that way. I think, actually, if I go around this bend up here and turn right, ow. Because I don't think I can get up this steep hill to my right now. But down here, I think I can. I actually can right here. Oh. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh, the road actually just goes up the mountain. Okay, good to know. But I need to stay to the right. For sure. Nice. I don't know what I hit again. I keep hitting things that I literally cannot see. Ow. Alright, should be right up here. Alright, we don't want to go too fast off of this, because I do... Oh my god, look at the line of snow versus grass is so funny. I'm just straddling it right now. Actually wild. Okay, and I see where the other one is, kind of. I guess we'll go for that one. Did I go for that one and then the one on the island? Yeah, I think so. Will I die if I go down this way? Maybe. Yes, okay. I didn't even really go that fast. The game just kind of reset me. Alright, well, let's get the waypoint on this first, and then figure it out from there. No, don't fall down. GPS, I can't really do what you want me to do, because I will literally die in the video game. It is too steep and too much of a drop. God damn it. Damn it, damn it. You know what? Sure, fuck it, we ball. I think we can make it down from here. And go forward, there we go. Oh yeah, we got this. Huh? What do you mean? That was such a small drop. Okay, it worked that time, apparently. Alright, this one looks maybe easier to scale, and I don't have to go up to the very tippy top of it. It's like around the side. I think, I don't know. We will make a right here. I think it should be like just straight up here, basically. I may be wrong though. I have been before and I will be again. Oh yeah. Okay, what's our situation? Okay, so yeah, we do have to follow this like tiny little ridgeline. Understandable. Please make it up this hill. You son of a bitch. Please. No, 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 no. Okay, well, I guess we have to find a different way up this. I don't know if there's a better way to go up this. Can I see on the map? Does it look like there's... Maybe to the left and then... Because it looks like it's steep all around, unfortunately. Is it still steep over here? Or as steep? Or steeper? I think it is, because I'm just falling. What? I do see the trees over here, which gives me some hope that maybe this is like the easy path. Or the easier path. This is apparently a lot steeper than it looks, too. Because my car is, it's struggling. Alright, this should theoretically be able to get me up there. Can you fucking shift up, please? Am I gonna make this, or am I just gonna keep slowing down? Oh shit, we had a shift? Hold on. I think the snow is legitimately slicker than anything else, by the way. Which I didn't realize was a thing until kind of right now in this game. Because I feel like this isn't that steep, but I am struggling with traction a lot. I guess because there's a mountain here, that's why there's snow. I'm guessing. Alright. Holy moly. Okay, we don't want to fuck this up. We have to be very careful. And then it's island time. Island time. What is the best way to get out here? Straight ahead, huh? How do I get down there without dying? Because that's fucking steep. And I think it's steep literally everywhere. Well, that's... I mean, I guess we can go down... Oh, this might be further than I thought it was. Hold on. We might survive these. Uh-oh. We want to go that way. Okay, we survived that one. Ow. Okay, put me back up here. That's not what I wanted, but it's not the worst outcome. Uh-oh. Don't like how that angled me. Okay. Please don't slide down the mountain now. How do I get down there? Because this is not it. This ain't it, Chief. It looks like straight up cliff faces basically all around except for maybe right there. I mean, I guess I could try and go like sideways-ish across here. Because this, I mean, this is actually really steep. I thought it wasn't, but it sure as shit is. We might survive these. Well, if I stop fucking bouncing, maybe. Okay, okay. We live those. This isn't actually that bad here. I'm guessing that this is the shallowest part. I guess it has to be. Be straight down to my left, basically. Oh! The fucking geometry just kind of loaded in. Stay to the left. It does get pretty damn steep. What is that geometry, actually? Why does it look like that? I hope this actually works. Because I'm not seeing anything else spawn in. That's a distance away. I mean, I see like a path in the water. There's like a light spot that looks almost phallic in the water. Okay, it's getting steeper. We do have to be careful still. No, no. Don't do that. Nothing else is... Oh, there we go. I guess it just... I have to get closer for it to spawn in. That's interesting. Uh-oh. Okay, quit the bouncing. I'm gonna be legitimately so impressed if I can actually make it down here like this. I think I can. I'm pretty close, actually. This is a weird situation of some sort. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on here. With, like, the land and the water. I guess the light spot in the water was where the land was going to spawn, even though all the other land is spawned. It's just not the land that's in the water. Or in the middle of the water. Very strange. Is it getting dark? Is that why? Is that a shadow? I guess it is. Well, I guess we're gonna make it. Still gotta be careful. We're still moderately far away. There we go. Now we're good. Hello, land mass in the middle of water. I think I have to kind of go this way. Nope. Then this way. This one I'm more sure about. Then this way. Then left. Make it. Okay, we made it. Is there really enough land for me to get all the way over there? I think I should have went to the right. Now that I look at it. Can I make it? Is this going to work or is this going to reset me? If I go from the tip to the tip. Oh, that is going to reset me. That was very deep. Okay. We'll go this way instead. Okay, we want to go over here. And then this way. The sunset is not really helping me see things. The ground is almost the same color as the water. Not very useful. Oh, now we got lighting to help. Yeah, I think we're making it. I think we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Yes, we are. Now, do you want me to, like, corkscrew this shit? Is that what I'm seeing up there? Is that what that lighter line of ground is up there? Or can I just free ball it up the side? Oh, it does literally corkscrew on the map. Okay. It does a Dreamcast logo. We'll follow the Dreamcast logo. Because I don't think I would get up there really easily any other way. That is funny that I could see it from a distance too. Even though it wasn't really like loaded in very well. I was able to see it. I think this might be roughly half of the things we have to get for this area too, by the way. Somewhere in there. Alright, how is this going to get me in here? I guess I'm still going up more than down. I mean, I kind of have to be, I guess. Don't fall off the edge, please. I want to take the whole road all the way there. Just because it's stupid. I love stupid. Well, this is interesting. Okay. Hello. All right. That is 4 out of 5 Vista points and just under half of the liveries. Okay, we move on to, I guess, probably these, I guess, up here. Sure. What is this? Raid. Challenges. Raid. We can move on from the island. Half rain, half snow. Get me out of that race. And swap me back into my correct car. And it is literally right here. Snow is slick, by the way, in case you didn't know. In case you didn't remember. Oh, please make that. No, 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 don't stop. Oh my god, I barely crested that. Holy shit. It is so slick. I feel like this is actually just right in front of me, isn't it? What say you, Livery? Oh, you're for that thing. The weird tractor pull looking thing. King Arthur. Okay, there's another one. And then this one is next to... Actually, that's next to the camp. Yeah, we'll go for that next. Now, will this put me outside the camp, or will it put me in the menu? It does put me in the menu, okay. Okay. It did actually save my thingy this time, too. The arrows, the GPS. I don't know where the GPS is trying to get me to go, though. We're trying to go that way. This is not where I'm supposed to be going. You want me to go that way? I mean, I guess. If you say so. Nope, not yet. Can you actually, like... Because this is a race, can you, like, go to the camp and then go into it? Or is it, like, super specific, like, where it is? I don't think I've ever actually tried to do that. I've always just fast traveled to it. Whee! Damn it. Okay, this one is at the end of a road, so this should be pretty straightforward. Barrels! Hello, barrels. I guess I could go around the lake too to get everything, instead of just going straight up from west to east. Mud Hog. That's a character from Overwatch. Wait. No, it isn't. I think you would be easier to get from this heliport than that. Yeah, we'll just keep going from west to east, I guess. I mean, there's literally, well, I guess this fucking one is up here. Let's get this one first, because it's way the hell out in no man's land. Yeah, sure, we'll go to this one. That is the closest heliport. Off we go again. There is smoke covering parts of the UI. Alpha effects. Oh, that is a stack of barrels. Don't mind if I do. Again, I already have the achievement for getting a certain amount, but it never hurts to have more money. At all. We love money here. Can I successfully go across this without fucking everything up? I think I can, yeah. I don't know why I'm going as a crow flies to this either. I guess it doesn't really matter. I feel like it's gonna be a bit no matter what I do. I am committing to the bit. Not the right bit, but I said it to myself. And to whoever's watching this still. And if you are, hell yeah, big thank you. I hope these can provide at least some entertainment. Oh, okay. Let's go to the road first. Hey, man. And then we go down here to this road. So I need to be up, is what you're telling me. Yeah, I need to not go down any further. So I need to, yeah, follow this road and then go basically up to that road and then up over the other side. Is this death? No. Okay, good. Oh my god. No, we're going this way. Because I need to be high on this part of the mountain. And not the zoinked out of my mind kind of high. And then I don't know where to go past this point. Which way say you, minimap? Or GPS? You say to stay right. Okay. Actually, staying right does seem to make sense. Well, I didn't... You know what? It actually doesn't make any sense. I've changed my mind. You are a liar. Because I think going from over here guarantees that I won't have to try and go up another mountain. And then we make it right here. Roughly. Maybe this is further down the mountain than I thought it was, actually. Try to be careful. Where is it? Oh, it's like halfway down the mountain. This road did end on it. Huh. The Bone Crusher. Okay. Next will be this one. Blitz. Challenges. Blitz. Not a hell of a boss reference either. There's no... I forget what the O with the line through it is. It's called. Like, there's an actual name for it for sure. I know some people write zeros like that, but I don't think that's all it is. Okay, car change, vehicle, Spider Wraith, and we just go this way. Ooh, I don't know if we actually go that way. Hold on. Before we commit to the bit, what's our map looking like here? So, yeah, we want to go, well, it's like halfway down the mountain, but we want to turn around and make sure I stay as high as possible on this mountain. And I guess it is lower in elevation than I think, too. But I will try to stay at the highest point of elevation until I get there. This might just be lower, too. I actually don't know. Or it might just be right before the edge of the mountain, which is way more likely. Hello? Okay, I see it. Motorcycle? Or it's a four-wheeler with a spoiler. Fanatic. Okay, another one down. You know what? Let's get this last Vista point real quick. Since it's going to be a pain to get to, because I'm not going to be able to go to it from over there as easily as over here. I think the heliport achievement is like 100 times. I don't know what I'm up to for amount of times that I've teleported. Let's see. General info. There's my progression. We're not ready to look at that yet. 45 out of 74 cars. 84. So yeah, I think we are getting pretty close to having that achievement. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I kind of see where we're going already. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Ow. Jet moment. And not the band. I'm on all sorts of like references. I guess I could actually go for the livery from this because it's not that far away from it. Funny enough. But no, the livery is like further away, yeah. Nah. It'd be better just to fast travel to the whatever's close to the livery because I think the challenge is very close to it. Four stack. I shouldn't. 2 singles too. Hold on. 1 and 2. The third single? Oh, there's a third single. That's a sign. Never mind. I may be silly. The 140k again. What was I up to? Like 160 or 170k when I started this? Like the most fuel I've ever had at one point in fuel. You want me to go up? I will go up. Just for you, video game. Because I also don't know what the optimal way of getting up here is. I doubt you do either, but let's figure out together. Ow. 3. Putting up the throttle, let's hit shift again. Ooh, yeah, this gets steep. How far do I have to go in... No, it's actually not that bad. Just a little bit of steep bullshit. Had enough momentum for it. There's a bush there that you can't go through. Today I learned. We do have more snow up here, which is great. I love lack of traction. Guess we're gonna try and keep as much speed going up here as possible. Almost screwed it up completely there. Okay. And yeah, we have to like go way the hell down and then back up to get to that. So I think... Is it actually right there? Is it on that mountain range? Ah, shit, it is, isn't it? I still think traveling to this challenge will be quicker, though. Checkpoint run. Challenges... Checkpoint run. Welcome to the true grind of this video game. It's not a grind in the normal sense of where you're doing the same thing over and over, but it kind of feels like it sometimes. But this has more thinking with it. Map. We will quickly mark this. Oops, I want to switch my vehicle to Spider Wraith. It really is the best vehicle for doing this, that I found at least. I haven't really tried many more, but this is currently the best one. I'm not even sure where on the map or what direction I'm going to. Apparently this way. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Makes sense. No, I don't really want to go up that way. Maybe I should. Actually, now that I look at it. How is that even a road? That like that shit don't even like show up on the map. It's just a dark line that's extremely hard to see. It is not a road. What do you mean? What is this? Why are you having me do this? Right? There's no road here. Yeah, there's no road here. What the hell? This is exactly where it wants me to go. But I can see it on the map. Or is that just like showing... No, because it's still on there. I have no idea. Very strange, but whatever, I guess. I guess if it knows a better path to take for this, then I can't complain too much. I don't really want to get screwed over by a bad path. Okay, it just kind of stops up here, too. Strange. Single barrel. I want it. I slid right past it. Please, snow. Help. I want to go faster. I need to schmoove it. This actually doesn't look that hard to get to. It seems like it's gonna be pretty not bad. Well, make sure we follow... Yeah, we need to absolutely make sure we follow this. Because it does get sketchy otherwise. Ooh, yikes. Ooh, yikes. Question, how do I do this? Because, like, this doesn't connect, I don't think. Well, I guess it does down here. Just gotta go a little bit to the right. Yeah, I think this is correct enough. Ooh. Yeah, okay. A little bit of confusion, but we make these. We live these. As long as I aim myself correctly to get this. Ah, it's that thing. The dragonfly. Okay, we are so close to being done with this. What is that, 2 more? 3 more liveries? No, 2 more, I think. Right? Yeah, just 2 more. Okay, let's go to this one next. And we will travel to the knockout. Knock-out. Water time while I wait for this to load. Boop, boop. And we switch our car again. This way. Aha, I remember. Well, my thingy went away again. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why the hell it can't keep a waypoint when you go into a race and then back out. Maybe it has something to do with the checkpoints, like how it paths you to the checkpoints. I don't know. Definitely a little silly though. And I need to make sure I go down the right... I'm going to the right one, right? Absolutely not. You know what? Sure, let's get this one first, I guess. Why not? That shit looks like it... I guess it is actually on top of a mountain. Now how do I get up there? Is that the correct way to go? Is that the correct mountain range to follow? Left is correct, apparently. But I want to grab these barrels first. I have an insatiable need for barrels. You don't understand. So yeah, the map looked like the left was the better way to go. Oh my god, 2 4 stacks? I saw one. I'm not gonna worry about it though. Well, let's just figure out what happens here, because theoretically this should be fine, going this way. The map never lies, unless it does. I guess I can just go kind of up here too. And then just try and follow. Ooh, yikes. That's a big yikes. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, it's a rock. I'm on top of it now. Get out from under there. Not a big fan of what you're putting down here. I may be picking it up, but I don't really want to. I want to put it back down. Can I make it up this way? Or is the snow too slippery? I feel like for an off-road racing game, this game sure does have a lot of two-wheel drive vehicles, which is really strange. I might be able to make this. I don't know how much further I need to go, but I might make this. Come on. A little bit of a jump, it's fine. We live those. Okay. We are, in fact, cooking. Hello, motorbike livery. City Hunter. Okay, now we get the last one. Go back the other way, and... I mean, I guess I could just go straight back the way I came. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like it was that bad to get up here. It wasn't too out of the way. It could be faster than loading in and then back out of a race, too. Whee! Uh-oh. We're fine. We love these. I do need to pay attention to what mountain ridgeline I need to follow for this too. Whenever I look at the map again. I don't care about the one barrel. I'm past that life now. Ooh. I had to get the 4 stack. I could have gotten that 1, but whatever. Okay, so there's the challenge again. So what's the dealio here? It looks like where the challenge is, either where the challenge is or around to the right will be our best bet. Oh my god. That truck was not slowing down for anything. You know what? Fair. Me too, buddy. I can't believe we're almost done with this video, finally. I can finally go home. I am home. I don't know why I said that. Maybe actually... ooh, ee, ah. Ooh, ee, ooh, This might actually work, though. Going further over this way. Because also, it looked like left there was also kind of a path, at least. Yeah, this should work. I think this should bring us to where we need to be. We just kind of have to follow this ridgeline for a while. Well, there's another weird, like, almost invisible road of some sort. I missed that. It's fine. I'm past it. I'm not addicted anymore. Ooh, that makes a hard left. That's interesting. What do you mean by that? I guess I'll just keep following this. I don't know where the map is trying to take me. Yeah, it wants me to go that way for some reason. Ooh, another 4 stack. Oh, baby, a 4 stack. It does get you quite a bit of extra money. It is worth hitting those, especially if they're on the way to wherever you're going. Okay, this was actually really easy. This one specifically. Had a few difficult, moderately difficult ones. But there we go. That section of the map is completely done. Big Cauldron's Edge, 100% completed. And I guess I might as well do what I said I was going to do. And I want to see what happens if you drive into a locked zone. Oh, I can fast travel? Huh. Was there any Vista points close to the... Okay, so you can teleport to things. You can't teleport to races and challenges, but you can teleport to paint jobs and Vista points. Okay. Alright, this should actually be pretty easy. I want to see what happens when we go into an area that is locked. I'm going to actually put a waypoint just on the edge of this. We'll put it right there. I couldn't put a waypoint past it, so... Where is my waypoint, actually? I don't know. Oh my god, the arrows. Please. Calm down. Where are you taking me? This way, okay. I must see what happens. I assume it'll probably just give me like a, you can't access this area yet or something, like on the screen, and then turn me around or something. I don't know. I don't think it'll let me just enter it. The reason I put the waypoint right on the edge was just so I could tell when I was going into it, because you can't tell when you're entering a new area. At least I don't think so. I haven't really driven from one area to another too many times in this game. I usually fast travel to them. Yeah, I guess I'll follow this a little bit. I want to follow the main road, though, for a bit. That's a tree. That's not a main road. Hello, barrel. Wee. Fine. Alright, gamers. Time to find out what happens when you cross into a new area in fuel that you have not unlocked yet. Where are you taking me, video game? Or attempting to take me. Alright, waypoint is right here. So shortly after we pass this, should do something. Will it just not let me do anything in here? Is that what it's getting at? I guess it'll let you drive around in the area, but it won't let you do anything else in it. Because there's no, like... There's nothing discovered in here. I don't think. Huh. Well, now I know. I guess, yeah, Careers and Challenges is grayed out. That's very interesting. Well, that is... more of this game done. I'm not even halfway through the stars of career mode yet. We're at 90 out of 216. I need to do like 2 more areas to be halfway through that. Holy shit. We are getting there. I like it that this is like the one area that is just in the middle of everything, but is locked. Very interesting. But yeah, I guess that will be that. We have finished more of the western side of the map. Oh, that was pretty much dead center, actually. I guess maybe in the next one we will... Ooh, that one has double the races. I assume we will probably go to the hangar next, I suppose, for the next video. But yeah, there we go. 9 out of 9, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, 12 out of 12, and a 3 out of 3 for Big Cauldron's Edge. Very cool. Let's actually go back to this real quick. I don't think it'll matter at all, but we will fast travel here and have a look at my info. There's all these again. 637 fuel drums found. I would not be surprised if I very much easily hit 1,000 before this is over. And 84 heliports. Again, I think there's an achievement for 100 of those being used. Of course, no online stuff. And there's our general stats, 19 hours and 54 minutes. And I don't think that includes menu time. So, yeah, well over 20 hours in this game and not halfway through. It is way longer than it really needs to be, but that's fine, I guess. Yeah, I need 6 more races until we're at the halfway point of races. Yeah, that would make sense. 80 out of 190 challenges. 40 out of 95 Vista points. I think half of those and half of driver gear is also achievements, maybe. Don't remember. I haven't found any Maverick vehicles in a while. My favorite vehicle is the Spider Race still. 45 out of 74 owned and 121 out of 222 liveries. Over halfway on that. That's cool, I guess. Peak speed, 142 miles per hour. 38 meters, blah, blah, blah. 1,130 miles driven. Crazy to think that we'll be over double that. I mean, that's not that crazy, but it is at lower speeds, though. Like, you compare your speeds in this compared to, like, a Forza game. and you travel so much more distance, so much quicker in those other games because of how much faster the cars are. Anyways, oh yeah, some of these do actually have liveries in different places. Some of them are all in the same place, but yeah, some of them are spread out. And of course, all of that. Yeah, that will conclude this video. Thank you all so very much for watching. I don't even know how long this is. It was an hour and 15 minutes of just the exploration part. So yeah, probably at least like 2.5 hours or something. Hope you enjoyed this more podcasty type of fuel video, and I will be back with another one hopefully pretty soon. I want to get this game done. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in that next one.